Just a minute. I know this isn't very easy, but I just got out there all alone in the world and I got so scared, but I couldn't do it. I had no place in the world, but I just got out of nowhere and realized there was one place I could go, and I have one place, so I took a taxi to get here just to come see you. Thank God you're... Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. You're not, I'm so sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding. I'm looking for Daniel Harding. Yeah, he lives here, I thought, but... Oh, he doesn't he? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? I just thought he'd be here. I thought he'd always be here, always. Do you know him? Big, tall, much taller than this guy. much taller than this guy. Big, tall guy, played basketball, all Eastern Maine center, strong. Do you know him? He did hockey too. Well, don't even answer that. That was a horrible question to ask someone who lives in a small town, as if everyone in a small town knows everyone else. I can't believe I did that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did live here, I hated when people assumed I knew everybody just because it was a small town. It's even worse when they ask, how's the plumbing up there? Because, small towns really don't know each other any more than big towns, I mean, you know who knows anyone else? You know who you know, and you don't know who you don't know. It's just like anywhere else. I'm so sorry I bothered you. I was just so sure. When his parents passed away, he kept the house. I heard he lived here. He stayed here. I thought he was the one who stayed, I thought. No, he didn't stay. He went away. I didn't stay. He was one of the ones who stayed. I didn't stay. I went away. Most people do. Yeah, and I guess he did too. I never thought he would. I guess I lost track. You gotta hold on to people or you lose them. I wish something could keep them in. For, when you need them. There he is. Perfect. Boy, it's cold. I forgot. Yes. I can't believe I took a taxi here from Bangor to see him. That's far. Yeah, it's 163 miles. That's 163 miles. Yeah, this place is a little farther than things that I remember. Why'd you do that? Because I could only fly as close as Bangor, and I needed to get to him as fast as I could. Why? Because I want an answer to a question here. I want to answer a question he asked me. Oh, the last time I saw him, he asked me a question and I didn't answer. And it's not very nice to do that to a person. Well, I think you're being a little hard on yourself, don't you think? He asked me to marry him. Oh, and you didn't answer him. No. Yeah, and that's why I'm here, to answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him in the first place because I didn't have an answer. I mean, I was going to college, and then the night before I go, before I go off into the world and try to accomplish my hopes and dreams, he says, will you marry me? I mean, come on, I was leaving in the morning. What was I supposed to do? I don't know. I mean, I told him I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think overnight, and that I'd be back when the sun came up with an answer, and I left. I left him standing right there, and then I didn't make it back before the sun came up, or at all. That sounds like an answer to me. No, it's not. That's not my answer. I just went off into the world. That's not an answer. I think what? I think he thought I'd say yes. Well, a guy probably doesn't ask that question to a girl unless she thinks she's gonna say yes. I know. I'm afraid he probably waited up all night and hoping for me to come by. I just want to tell him that I know now that you can't just do something like that and not answer a question like the one he asked me. You can't do that to a person, especially not someone you love. You loved him? Well, I don't know. I mean, we were kids, but I did. I do. And I feel like I dashed his hopes and dreams. Oh, come on. Don't give yourself too much credit. He was young. That's all you need to get your hopes dashed. Be young. Everyone starts off so young, and everyone gets their hopes dashed. And I don't think you really dash his hopes, because you don't dash someone's hope. Well, it's kind of a nice way to let them down, because dashing someone's hopes is a nice way to let them down. Because it's quick. If you had said no, then you would have dashed his hopes. But you didn't say no. You said nothing. You didn't answer him, and that's the way you kill hope, a long, slow, painful way. Because it's still there, hanging on, and it never really goes away. And it's kind of like giving someone a little less air to breathe every single day until they die. Yeah. Goodbye, Hope. Goodbye. I'm sorry I bothered you. It was all alone with no place in the world, and I realized what I'd done. Wait. You called me Hope? You knew my name. How did you know my name? Danny? Daniel. Hello, Hope. Daniel Harding, I didn't realize, I know, I didn't recognize, I did not even recognize you. I know. You're so, I know, short and small. Yeah, I lost a lot of hope. That'll do a number on you. Danny, I'm so sorry. Shh, it's okay. Because you know what? You're early. What? You're early. You said you'd be back with an answer before the sun came up, and cheese and crow, the sun's not even close to being up yet. It only went down a few hours ago. Look how early you are. That's good of you. So, a taxi all the way from Bangor? Yup. Just to tell me, honey, Dad! Honey! Dad, honey! Who's there? Someone who needs direction. But it's awful late for directions! And I'm your wife! It's awful late for directions! Yes, is that... Listen, I'll be right in. Okay! What? I hope you find it, Hope. Your place in this world. Goodbye. Goodbye, Danny. Yes, I'll marry you.